So this title is not clickbait. I promise you, you will leave the end of this video knowing Danielle Cohn is in fact 13 years old. I promise. The truth will all come out soon. So if you're not aware, Danielle Cohn's recent tweets were really weird, and I'll read some of them out now, and yeah, just let me know what you think of them. Life is too short, forgive everyone and move on. That's what I've been doing all month. I had some major breakdowns these past couple of months that I kept from you guys. I'm stronger and my life is finally coming back the way I want. My whole life is all over the internet and it's hard to hide pain. I smile for you guys. Every person has their ups and downs. When I am sad or happy, I get hated on. I can't win. The situation that I dealt with this summer made me stronger. The thing has nothing to do with the relationship. The pain was tough and still is, but to all girls out there that had to deal with what I did, I feel for you. I can't say over the internet what happened. To all girls, be strong and know what you are worth. Find friends that will support you and be there for you. I found some really good people to help me through the pain. Love you all so much. To all girls, we need to stick together. You may hate me, but I am right. It's so sad that boys can take advantage of girls and we have to hide the pain or be afraid to tell. The truth will all come out soon. Now you see the problem I've got with this is that these tweets come from a girl who was allegedly 13 when going out with Mikey Tour, who was 17 at the time. I'm not sure how you can say that a boy took advantage of you. Now obviously we don't know the whole situation, that might in fact unfortunately be the case, but have you ever heard the term people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, Danny? Because I'm getting that sort of vibe here. You could have literally sent him to prison. He could now be in a prison and not be out for a very long time, and I'm quite surprised that he's not, but it just so happens that I imagine that his parents didn't press charges and that's why nothing ever really came of it. But the situation you unfortunately put him in by allegedly lying about your age is absolutely horrendous. Now a while ago I made a video on this whole situation with Danielle Cohn, and I showed you all a video of when she was basically doing a bit of singing for her birthday, but somehow someone's found this video. I don't know how I've never seen it before, and it's a birthday party when she was allegedly 11. I mean, she says she's 13, but just watch this video, and if you can actually genuinely say that this girl looks 13 years old, I have no words.
Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Danielle. Happy birthday to you. Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Cha cha cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha.
Go on, tell me she's 13. I want someone to go and tell me that that girl is 13 because there is some sort of like time warp going on if that's correct. So as I mentioned before, I have shown a video in the past what a mum posted. I think her name is Jennifer Arsham Bolton. She's still got this video up for some reason, or she did. I hope it's still there and I'll show it you. And she posted it on June the 24th, 2012. So just keep that in mind, June the 24th, 2012. So if you go by the age on the internet, Danielle Cohn here was 8 years old, okay?
Mics, okay? So I'll have them turned on for you. All you got to do is just pick them up and sing into them, okay? Hold on to that and let me get you set here.
Danny's gonna sing for us.
Hey. Yeah. You said when you go up there, you don't do that on the mic. I know.
Well, firstly, that's not an 8-year-old, and secondly, this is the description. Literally all the comments on every social media are filled with saying she's 13. Like, you would struggle to go down a comment, literally one comment, without some reference to her age or saying that she needs to act her age or something like that, which must be quite difficult to deal with at that age. But she did try and deal with it with a video like this. Now I don't feel comfortable showing what she's actually wearing. I don't really feel comfortable showing the screen, so you're just going to hear the audio and I'll put a random screen, a random picture over the back, because it's just not appropriate in any way, shape or form really.
The next question, this is actually another really spicy question up in here for you guys. I know it's a lot of you guys are asking this question and you have to answer it truthfully.
Okay.
How old is Miss Danny Cohn?
I am
12. 15. There it is for you guys. Obviously, she does not look 13. I don't know what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
I've been saying she looks 13 for the past 8 years now. Like, she said.
But as you'll see on the thumbnail, she's got a birth certificate. Now, if you don't know, there was a huge debate over this, which somehow appeared online, and she said it was fake, and then she seemed to possibly imply that Micah Tua's mum kind of stole it from the house, but I'm not really sure. It was a bit of a massive mess. Now, people are really good at Photoshop nowadays, and they can make you believe anything, but this does kind of seem real. Like, all the information is filled out where it should be, the signatures seem real, just literally everything seems like it probably is legit. Now, with all this going off, and her mum allegedly hiding her daughter's boyfriend away in a hotel away from his parents, as you can imagine, it wasn't long before the authorities got involved. I mean, it's not a massive surprise. So she came out a couple of weeks ago, this is the mum we're talking about, saying that everything was sorted and her life was perfect and everything was back to normal. She cleared her name a few weeks ago. But I've just got a bit of an issue with this. So I've got a law degree, I know, never mentioned that, but it does mean that I've got some idea about how long it takes for a case like this to actually conclude. And I'll be honest, these cases would take a minimum of months, it would. And considering the majority of these situations happened, I don't know, like early mid-spring, late spring, even up to May time, it really does make me wonder if this was a complete lie. If the authorities there have got absolutely no work on at all and they've done it in super fast time, or this is just one big conspiracy to add to the conspiracy that Danielle Cohn is allegedly 13 years old. Now, before we move on, I'd like to point out her Twitter followers. Now, with most YouTubers, they tend to have a very similar amount of Twitter followers and Instagram followers. And it's roughly anywhere between 10 to 20% of the number of subscribers they've got. So for Danielle Cohn, I don't know how many subscribers she got, around 1.3 million or something like that the last time I checked. I'd imagine, I would guess that her Twitter followers should be around 130,000 to maybe 260,000. And if you look at them, she's got 60,000. Like, that's just not right. It really does just go to show that her audience is so incredibly young, mixed in with old men that are definitely not young. But now onto the bit you've all been waiting for. Somebody has been diving deep. Flickr. Apparently that's still a thing. I think it's somewhere you can post photos, and somehow someone's managed to get on it. So Danielle Cohn's mum is called Jennifer Archambault, and these photos are by a person called Linda, so I imagine it's some sort of relative, probably a sister considering what the pictures are of. And yeah, this is them. So I'll try and play these images on some sort of a slideshow, so you can have a look and you can stop whenever you want to. But basically, if you zoom in, you can see the name, you know, like Danielle Cohn's name, and the date on her wristband thing, you know, what you get in a hospital to show that you've had a baby, and they basically write all your information down. I mean, I'm not sure what excuse you can come up with at this point. As I said in the title, this is undeniable proof. We've had birth certificates, which is a legal document, but that could possibly be faked and doctored. We've now got an actual wristband of a photo in a hospital from years and years and years ago. Nobody's going back to edit that from Flickr. Nobody's doing that. I don't even know if Photoshop was really about then. That is not photoshopped. I can guarantee that is not photoshopped. So I'm not really sure what to say. Now, she obviously gets a lot of backlash for this, and I kind of understand it, but it shouldn't really be her fault. It's something no 13-year-old should ever really go through. Like, you've seen the child stars from Disney and other things like that. They've turned out in not the best way. They've often gone off the rails, and even people like Justin Bieber, who made it big when he was 15, 16 years old on YouTube or from YouTube. He's come out with stories recently about his life going slightly downhill in his younger, adolescent years, shall we say. Which, I mean, this is unfortunately probably going to happen to Danielle. As much as I don't agree with what she's doing, it shouldn't really be her fault. I mean, she's literally a child. She's 13 years old, and she should just be protected from this and should never have to do this. I imagine, like I've said before, it's possibly, maybe, allegedly, her mum behind the scenes, or a family, or some sort of manager telling her what to do. I can't imagine she goes out buying those outfits. I can't imagine she plans and designs all the videos and thumbnails where she's trying on different outfits for a week or whatever she does. It's just an absolute disgrace, really, and the fact that her mum, who should be the one that protects her, actively seems to encourage it and actively wants this to happen. I mean, It's just a bit of a joke. So if you want to subscribe to the best commentary channel on YouTube, then press that little red button. That would be absolutely ideal. If you want to follow me on Instagram or on Twitter, there will be things on the screen here. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time.